Hi folks, today we're going to take a look at Emergency Education Point, where he interjects himself on the scene of a house fire, makes some rather weird and crazy statements, and even a few creepy ones. But before we start today's video, as always, a big thank you to all of my current and new channel members and subscribers. Without your guys' continuous, ongoing support, we couldn't keep the channel going. So I want to thank you all personally from the bottom of my heart. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the page. Leave a like and a comment because it helps me with the algorithm. Don't forget to check out my second channel, NCR Movie Network, and the podcast. With all that being said, let's enjoy today's video.
Hey guys, Emergency Education Point. I hear a bunch of sirens. I just saw a cop whiz through here. There are people running right here. I don't know what's going on. It's a fire. I smell smoke. Okay. I don't know. You got Auburn Hills Police, guys. I know you remember the Auburn Hills Police. I'm not really sure what's going on. There is a fire. Yeah. All right, guys, so this guy already is kind of scoping me out. He said his name was Officer Corbin, I think, badge 340. I just thought I'd highlight this look as he's going to bark some orders here in a few minutes.
And why exactly would he bark orders at you? It couldn't be because of the fact that there's an apartment that was on fire and the fire department are trying to deal with it, trying to put the fire out, make sure it's safe for the residents and the rest of the apartment complex to be in their apartments. It's if they were trying to keep you safe and other people safe from getting caught up in something that could be a much more serious situation than it already is.
There's the Auburn Hills Police. I'm not really sure what's going on. Firefighters are here, so looks like we got a fire. Yep, it is a fire because they're getting their gear ready, guys. Yes, apparently. Hey, how's it going? Not much. It's pretty weird, man. Whoa, guys, look there. That's the most beautiful firefighter I've ever seen.
But I'm a creep, I'm a weirdo. What am I doing here?
We don't know what's going on, guys.
But we do know some would call this cock blocking.
Shenanigans.
No.
Shenanigans.
No.
And we're going to call it shenanigans, folks. Because, do pray tell, how is this guy C-blocking you? I mean, you would have to go up and try to talk to the nice young lady trying to help the people dealing with a fire emergency. Not only that, what are you even doing there? You're just some creepy guy to her with a camera trying to film these people in one of the most worst situations they could be in. Now, you're doing this for clicks and views while they're trying to actually serve and protect the community that they chose to work for.
I guess they're just airing out the apartment from smoke. One of my last viewers said on the police vehicles, the number on the front is for guys that work on them. Like in there, for example, the number on the back is the actual police cruiser. I got my camera right down so I don't put my fingers over the top.
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
Hey, what's going on, man? You gonna be a tyrant?
I'm not trying to be a
What's going on? Why don't you tell me what's going on?
It's just a fire alarm.
Okay, very
Make
good.
sure everybody's okay, but could you do me a favor and just stay out of the way for me?
Name and
All right, guys. So I'm not sure exactly what he said, but he said something about move, get out of the way. I don't even know when he was walking up. There was a lot of noise. But whatever he said, I didn't like it.
badge number?
Officer Corbin, back.
Well, I heard him perfectly clear. He simply stated, could you please stay out of the way? They're trying to take care of this fire alarm emergency. But yet you don't like him or what he said because why? He was very polite to you. He was very courteous. He didn't bark orders at you. He simply asked you just to stay out of the way while they worked, while the firefighters worked. He didn't want you to get hurt or get caught up in something that could possibly get you an arrest charge. But you want to be a dick about it.
That's 340.
Okay, thanks. Do I look like I'm in the way?
Well, I'm just making
You
sure.
just want to bark some orders, I guess, right?
No, I'm not doing it right.
All right.
But
Oh. There they are, guys. Auburn Hills finest. Just a fire alarm. I'm assuming if I didn't have the camera, it would have been a little nicer.
With all due respect, what the fuck are you talking about?
You guys ain't lied on anybody tonight or anything like that. Put anybody in a cage or handcuffs that shouldn't have been. Solve it all later, figure it out later. You guys are being a rule of law on your shift, right?
For a fire alarm?
No, I'm just saying in general, you guys are treating the public right. You're not violating anybody's rights. You're not committing crimes or anything like that. Very good. You didn't lie on any police report recently, have you? Okay. I don't believe you, but
Okay, that's fine. You have every right.
thank you.
Now, guys, I just want to pause it here because some of you don't know that all the police do is lie. Your government is a lie. They've duped you with their mainstream media and television programming. That's why I said that.
Clearly, we have some more of his deranged views that make no sense. These cops have done nothing wrong to violate his rights, but yet he can solely show that he's not biased when it comes to his so-called journalism, I say with air quotes. If he believes that all the mainstream media lies to him and that all cops lie on their reports, he can't be truly biased and call himself a journalist. Now, all he is doing is spreading misinformation. Yes, there have been times and still times where cops have lied on reports. However, there are remedies to that situation. Those reports get corrected in the courtrooms when the evidence is shown that no, they lied, and those cops are punished. But you must remember, all cops are people, and some people suck. This man's beliefs are more akin to sovereign citizens, Moors, and extremist groups who are totally anti-government.
We got one barking orders, guys. That was pretty funny.
There he is, guys. Barking orders. Pretty nice night, guys. Friday night. It's about 9 o'clock. Feels like it's still about 60 degrees, probably a little bit colder. Looks like I'm the only camera out here. There.
And
Here we go, guys. I guess the heroes are the firefighters. Definitely not the 5-0. Definitely not those guys. You know that. See my previous video on Auburn Hills Police. We detain on all 911 calls at the post office. That was from November of last year.
My guy, I'm just going to give you some friendly advice. You might want to stop coming off so, well, creepy, because if you don't, I can see a restraining order in the near future from that firefighter on you.
So that's what they do, guys. How are you? Thank you. I kind of count you guys as heroes, but not the men in blue. I hope you understand that. Yeah, you guys take care. Hey, can anyone tell me what you guys did exactly? Just aired the place out?
Yeah, I talked to my captain.
Oh, that's the captain? Captain. How are you, sir? What? You're going to help the public out and tell them what you guys just did, how you just did a good deed. You do work for the public, right? He doesn't want to be on camera. Should I honor that? That's the chief, guys. I call this staff heroes, man. That's what we get.
okay.
I called you guys heroes, and he said, take me off camera. He didn't want to make a comment for my YouTube viewers. Appreciate you guys. You guys just... All right, guys, so I want you to notice. So these firefighters are all smiling. Right around the time I said I appreciate you guys. But I'm wondering, okay, so is it because maybe they don't have guns? It's just such a contrast to the cops. I mean, maybe if I say I appreciate you guys, the cops, or, you know, we say that to them as they're killing us, they'll be smiling when they're killing people instead of smiling only after the fact, you know, after they get that thrill of murder or shooting someone, which they're trained to do, of course.
And we're ending the video here. He continues on going on a rant and tirade about the cops taking joy in unaliving people and committing acts of violence on people because that's all they're trained for and they enjoy doing it. This is clearly somebody who is totally anti-government, totally anti-cop, who's fallen down the rabbit hole of extreme frauditors to push this narrative. I would not be surprised in some time in the near future if we read that he was somehow arrested for assaulting a cop or some other first responder, especially with his creepier approach saying that the cops C-blocked him from talking to that female firefighter. So if you guys like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Leave a thumbs up and a comment because it helps me with the algorithm. Don't forget to check out my podcast and the second channel. With all that being said, be well, be safe, and we'll see you guys next time. And a special thank you to all members of the news team. Without your guys' continuous ongoing support, I couldn't keep the channel going. So I thank you all personally from the bottom of my heart.